Meaning is critical when it comes to holding career conversations. Plato said, "Man is a being in search of meaning." Most people want to enjoy their work and feel good about their accomplishments and contributions. No matter what the job, this feeling comes when people feel they are using their strengths in alignment with their values. People enjoy using their strengths and achieving. When they can do so aligned with their values, they find meaning and can feel passionate about their work. Aligning people's strengths and values is a superpower of leaders who lead with their effect on the performance of their people. Understanding how to leverage a person's strengths and values is one of the things that separates great leaders who develop their people from managers who ignore what makes their people tick. When you manage people, you manage their work with the goal of productivity. When you develop people, you engage people with the work they're doing and with the work they want to do. These two things are not mutually exclusive. In fact, thinking about development first helps you better manage the work that is being done. Most leaders find this development-centric approach to be more enjoyable and one with more fruitful results. Our focus on development of potential is about becoming a more effective leader who empowers both the organization in the pursuit of its company-wide goals and the employees who work towards them daily. Seeing people developer as one of your primary responsibilities is key to holding meaningful career conversations. As a leader who coaches, believing that people hold the best answer inside of themselves is critical to helping them develop their full potential. While people can benefit from boundaries as they go about accomplishing their work, people more often benefit from limitless thinking about their priorities and their career goals, their strengths and their values. We all have different strengths, interests, and passion. Those differences are well suited to certain roles, less suited to others. Sometimes developing potential means helping people find the right role to maximize their unique gifts. Knowing how to listen for potential and then ask an insightful question are critical skills that we have tried to help you hone and develop throughout this program. Becoming an expert at developing people through meaningful career conversations is not going to detract from your ability to manage and direct people, although you are likely to find that this mindset makes getting results from people easier and more enjoyable. Now, let's look specifically at strengths and values. You can't directly see values. They lie beneath our outward behaviors, but they are easy to spot if you watch a person closely and listen to what they say. We all value similar things: family, friends, achievement, safety, love. But our values are driven by universal human needs. We'll reveal a bit more about this universal pattern in a couple of slides. Our values are unique. While we all have much in common, each of us is unique, and understanding our unique values and human drives is essential to helping us tap into our passions and succeed as only we can. Our values drive our choices. Knowing this is critical if we want to help our people become all they can become. Clear, well-developed, and well-understood values make decision-making easier. Our values reveal who we are. In the final analysis, our values provide each of ourselves with a North Star. A highly developed value system is like a compass. It serves as a guide to point you in the right direction when you are lost. When you bring people's values into a career discussion, the discussion becomes deeply meaningful. The same can be said for strengths. Like values, you can't see strengths tattooed on someone's forehead, but they are revealed in the outward behaviors of people. They're pretty easy to spot if you watch a person closely and listen to what they say. Strengths are universal. We all draw from the same well of human character strengths. However, strengths are unique. We all have different ways of expressing strengths, and strengths are innate. Any parent can tell you that each child has certain things that they are naturally good at. However, it is important to recognize that strengths can be developed. For example, You have been developing strengths of listening, learning, and curiosity as part of this Coach to Lead program. When you bring people's strengths into a career discussion, the discussion becomes more meaningful because you are finding ways to help them apply their strengths, which helps them perform better and enjoy their job more. You should have a better understanding of your own strengths and values because of the free assessments we asked you to take in a previous mission. Now, let's look at how you can bring people's strengths and values into your career and performance conversations, beginning with focusing people on what they can control, development of their strengths, skills, and capabilities. You've probably heard the saying, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Development is like that. It's more about the process and the journey than it is about any particular end goal. Yet people often come to career conversations focused on their end goals, the next promotion, the next position, or the next raise. That's to be expected. Yet we can all acknowledge that achievement of end goals like those are not 100% in anyone's control. End goals can be great motivators, but our best approach is to help people develop by focusing them on what they do control, namely their own development. That's why we suggest some version of the first question on this slide when people are asking about an end goal. Then you can shift into questions that help them focus on their own development. These questions allow people to ground their thinking in reality. They also help people associate reality with opportunity to see where they are and where they want to go and different avenues that can get them to that point. Helping people focus on their immediate steps they can take towards their end goals is a great start, but there is more to helping people align their goals and their development. Let's turn to helping people see how their unique strengths and values can help them increase their impact as they work towards their career goals. It's well acknowledged that people are more engaged with their work when they get to express their strengths and their values and work towards a purpose that inspires them. Yet many of us have not thought deeply about how to bring these assets to bear in our work. The graphic on this slide identifies some of the values people say are most important to them at work. As you read over the words on the slide, you may notice that the values are arranged to align to the universal needs we have as human beings, to be safe and to be cared for, to produce great work, and to be accountable to our team, to have integrity in what we do, and to make a positive difference in the world. In previous missions, we asked you to think about your own career and your current role. What is it that makes your work meaningful? How do you align and leverage your own strengths and values in your role? Knowing this for yourself is important if you want to help other people reflect on their strengths and values and help them find ways to align and express those more fully in their jobs. When you ask people to take a step back from their daily tasks and activities and to reflect on their larger goals and what is truly important to them, you engage them in a truly meaningful conversation. The questions on this slide are meant to open up thinking about how they can bring more of themselves to work and how they can express more of their unique potential in their role. And don't underestimate the power of your company's values and vision. People love to win by being the best at what they do and by doing it with integrity and care for people. Your questions can help them make this connection while helping you better understand what is truly important to each of your employees. Getting to know the personal motivations of your employees is one of the best ways to help people develop their potential during career conversations. As we said before, many people have never taken the time to think deeply about how they can express more of their unique potential in their job, or how they can more closely link their strengths and values with the values and vision of the company. When you ask these types of questions, you not only help employees make that connection, but you also demonstrate that you care about helping them make their work and their careers more meaningful. We just discussed how to help people develop their potential by leveraging their personal values and strengths. Now, we can take this a step further by helping employees create better alignment. The questions on the previous slide are meant to better connect and align what is personally important to the employee in their work. The questions on this side Pick up from there and help people connect the dots between the goals they are focused on in their role with the larger company strategy and vision. When personal, role, and business goals line up, you have created the greatest possibility for unlocking full potential. Of course, this requires that people understand how their role contributes to the business strategy and vision. As part of this mission, we're going to ask you to reflect on how well you know the strengths and values of your people, and how clear are your employees about their role and how their role goals align with and support the organization's strategic priorities. The first step may be gaining clarity on these items, then helping them bring them into alignment. So how do we help people connect the dots? A good place to start is with yourself. When you have clarity about how your values and strengths and purpose align with those of the organization, and you know how your role and business goals support and align with the broader company goals and strategy, you can be a living role model of that high level of alignment and clarity. This will also help you communicate how the roles on your team contribute to the overall business goals. Finally, because you have taken the time to understand what is fully important to each employee personally, you can help your people connect the dots in a similar manner. The questions on this slide are a starting point to help with that alignment. Asking questions such as, what business or operation needs are you currently focused on, and why, allows people to think and reflect upon the priorities they see, and then think about how that feeds into top-level goals. Following these questions with, how are you applying your values and strength to achieve those goals, allows people to be able to further bridge any gaps in alignment. We want to empower people to make goals that are meaningful to them personally and that align with the strategy and vision of the company. We know that it takes a lot of focus to become the type of leader who develops people in this way. But if you think back over your career, or you think back to the best teachers and coaches you ever had, you will likely recognize that they did everything within their power to develop your potential to grow and to help you focus your energy on the goals that you set for yourself in alignment with your particular strengths and values. Let's summarize this mission about how to hold more meaningful career conversations. Josh Bersin is the principal and founder of Bersin by Deloitte, a leading research and advisory group. In Deloitte's 2017 Global Human Capital Trends report, he said, a productive, positive employee experience has emerged as the new contract between employer and employee. That quote underlines the importance of your role in holding meaningful, productive career conversations with your employees. When you are in sync with who you really are, your emotions range from satisfaction to passion and enthusiasm for life. You feel clarity and certainty and interest in life. You feel fun. Your timing is good. You feel vitality. And then what comes to you feels good to you. This is how you achieve fulfillment. We hope this program has better equipped you to deliver this level of employee experience to you and to your direct reports. We hope you feel inspired and empowered to continue doing the great work of inspiring, empowering, and developing the potential in others by helping to align their values and strengths with their roles and their goal.